Time for the bonus round. In this bonus round, we'll be talking about screen capture and page recording, both really neat functions in Smart Notebook Software 11. Maybe you are doing something, say, and I'm just going to clone this to make my nice little cover page. So, say that you are doing the associative distributive properties. So I'm going to make my EQ what are the commutative, associative, and distributive properties? Okay, so now that you have your cover page, take off bullets, you need some material. Now before you go from scratch, you may want to go see what's available online. So save yourself out a blank page here, and this little camera right here is Capture. You can use the marquee, you can take a full screenshot. I typically use the marquee. And what I've done is I've come over to the internet and I've searched associative, distributive, and commutative properties. Mathisfun.com came up, which is a source I've used before. I'm going to scroll through all of this. I don't need that. And here we go. Here's the stuff I need right here. Commutative laws. So I'm going to grab the first button, area capture. I don't need the full screen. I don't want to do it freehand, so I prefer the first one. Now when you grab this, you don't have to go drop it somewhere right away. It's going to put it there for you, so you can just keep on trucking. Go down, get the associative laws. Again, I can keep going. If I want those examples, I can take them. If I don't, I can skip them. And then the distributive. And there's more examples. And there's a warning not to go too far. Don't think you can do associative and commutative with division and subtraction. And then here's a summary, which that looks really good to me. And that's really all I need. Come back over here, and each capture is on its own slide. Just dropped it right in there for me. Boom. And I can adjust that. I can say, well, I'd really like to show that a little larger. The only thing left to do is source it, since those are not our slides. And you are good to go. And the next neat trick, once you're finished, by the way, with this little camera function, just X out. Next neat trick is page recording, and the easiest way to get there is the same way you go to your background, and you'll see that it's an option. Before I start recording, it's best to give some thought, well, what am I going to record? You want something on your page that's going to do something. So I'm going to go to Gallery and see what I can find. There's I could have just scrolled for the background folder, but I find it's quicker to just type it in. I think I will use the Winter Wonderland background. Let's see if I can find me somebody who will ski. Alright, notice he is skiing the wrong way. So I'm going to flip him. And he's a little tilted. So maybe for the recording I want to have him come in from up here. Maybe he just flew over a hill or something. So I'm going to go back to page recording and let's see what we can make. Just tell it when you're ready to go and it'll tell you that you're recording. So we're going to have him flying up here and he's going to come down and he's going to spin down and he's skiing and he's skiing. And maybe he's going to spin a few times, and then he's going to ski some more. Alright, let's see what we did. Oh, we crashed is what we did. So we will have to try that one again. Perhaps if we don't make one so long. Well, we can try to... No, we won't bother recording it. You're probably wondering, how might I use that in my classroom? A good way to do it is degree of rotation. So I'll leave that back one not colored, and this front one I'll make purple. And maybe back behind here we'll put an answer. 5 points. It's going to bug me like that. It doesn't seem to want to center it for me. Okay. So what you can do is you can record and you can order this to the front so they don't see how many points until you've counted. So what you can record is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to get back to the original spot. Now I will try to record that again, but no promises. This does not have the newest version, which is why it's doing this. There it goes. I just didn't like our skier, but it's rotating for us. So that's how you use page recording, and if you put a lot of thought into it, there's really some neat things you can do with that. Hope you enjoyed the bonus round. That's all, folks.